What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday tournament. Sloth, Rapid. We've got the tournament pinned on the top of the Twitch stream. What's up, everybody? 10 plus 5 Rapid Casual, 6 rounds. XL Poker, thank you for subscribing for 25 months now, 2 years. 2 years of XL Poker. Alright, guys. Sparkle Horse, Camel Culture. If he's here. XL Poker, Goiju, Cutout Cricket, Resonance Spectre, Jai, Ruslan Bear, the second, Urek, Asterbait, William PL, and Pirate. We've got 12 players already. Good start. Usually we only have 7 or 8 players by this point. Good start. Hey man, good start. Mr. Coffee. What? Timer. Huh? That's weird, dude. Timer must be between 30 seconds and 30 minutes. Okay, whatever, dude. I really don't understand what it wants from me. I don't know what you want from me. What's up, everybody? 8:50 till the tournament starts. Thanks for playing here. Zencha said, what? 15 minutes, 6 rounds, 2 minutes break between rounds? I guess 30 minutes around, possibly. It's 10 minutes plus 6 rounds, 10 plus 5, 3-minute breaks. You'd rather do 15? I try to experiment, you know, the 15-5, 10-5, 7-5. So we try different time controls. What happened? Dude, where'd my pinned... I think I just screwed up. I screwed up, man. What happened to my pinned tournament thing? There. Okay. Oh. Is it up there or not? What did I just do? Whatever, man. What's up, guys? Girls, people, animals, plants. Do you see the Twitch link above this chat? It will be streamed. Are we playing against some club? Zenchess taking charge in the chat room. He's a well-known Reddit mod. Mr. Coffee. Reddit moderator. Tuesday is usually my day for brain fog, food coma for some reason. I don't understand. I must be something like my schedule. I don't realize it, but I'm doing the same schedule every week, and I'm eating like a big... I normally don't eat a big meal like right before my streams. Alright. Turkey burger. Where's Turkey Farm? Turkey Farm, turkey burger. I had a turkey burger for dinner. I'm doing well. Alright. I hope you're well, XL Poker. Mr. XL. XXL. Yeah, I'm still sad that still crying and sad that I lost on Sunday. It's so incompetent. I've lost 4 rook endings in the last 9 months that I shouldn't have lost. Why am I so ridiculous in rook end games? Alright. We need to review our rook end games. Mr. Coffee. No, in the over the board. Simul was good. We had our best ever sound result. 1 draw and 24 wins. I just don't understand why I blunder in rooking games so much. You'd think rooking games would be easy after all the years I play chess. Rookie games are the most common endgame. I mean, they should be the one that everyone knows the best. Why do I constantly keep losing rooking games? After playing chess for 35 years, you think I freaking know how to play a rooking game. It's just constantly getting myself in time pressure. I think the streams are kind of bad for me because I'm actually becoming like dependent on these increments too much. I need to maybe like not constantly use up all my time before move 30 and 40 move time controls. It's happened the last 3 games, and 2 of them I lost, and the other one I almost lost. I think that's really the bigger problem. I've really got to stop, you know, using all my time with 10 moves left to make the time control. What's up, everybody? I hope the Camel Culture's here because we've got a strong field if he's here as well. Aldisto just showed up. Excel Poker, Zen Chess, myself, Cheese Noob. Cheese Noob is like closing in on 2200. It looks like. Mo55, the mysterious Jordanian. Dinekis, Goju, Kadal Cricket. Resident Spectre, we've got 17 players. Asterbait is predicted to win the tournament. The favorite. I didn't have my usual coffee tonight. Maybe that's my problem. I had some caffeinated iced tea instead. Today I saw this guy like walking home. He just gone to the store and he bought like a loaf of bread, and it looked like he had a big loaf of bread and like a bag full of energy drinks. And I was thinking like, man, that is a pretty extreme diet, you know. That's your diet? Like you eat pieces of bread and energy drinks. I wonder how long, you know, how long your body would really hold out on just like white bread and energy drinks. Focus more on chess. I've got another big game on Sunday. I'm going to be black again. 3 blacks in a row after 3 whites in a row. Another 2600 and another black. I've really got problems. I've lost to 2 2600s with black in a row. Drawing with white is one thing, but I keep falling short. I don't know, man. Both games were like within my grasp to draw, and I like blew both of them. I was never really better in either game, but I shouldn't have lost them. But I am getting interesting games. I like playing 2600s. I actually, you know, kind of understand what these guys are doing. They mostly play the moves I expect them to play. Alright. They're just really professional. You know, that's what I'm feeling at the 2600 level. They're not like superhuman. They're just like super professional, super consistent. 2500 is much weaker, like really inconsistent, beatable. They make stupid mistakes. Yeah, I might share a game or something on Thursday, Excel Poker. Okay, guys, 1 minute. We can do it on Thursday. Thursday is our analysis stream. 1 minute. 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 I don't think we've got any submissions for Thursday yet. Juicebox Wizard, welcome. Do you play chess by any chance? Oh, upload analysis of my games on YouTube. That's an interesting idea. Yeah. Because I'm lazy. But it's a good suggestion. Alright. 1 second. Goiju. Every Tuesday I get food coma right before the stream. I'm eating healthy food now, but it's still never good to play chess right after you ate. All right, what am I gonna do? We go for the win. I like playing the Sicilian if I'm playing for a win. Nobody plays e4 against me amongst the Grandmaster crew. Alright. Food coma. I don't like the Ross Limo. I'll tell you that right now. Are you in Cambodia, Juicebox Wizard? I'm confused. I get confused. Like, you've moved around. I just saw something about, like, the Voice of Democracy or some kind of, like, some kind of, radio was getting shut down in Cambodia. I saw something about this in the news today. Man, it seems like the authoritarian governments are really... Yeah, but I mean, okay. Old people listen to the radio, right? It's like here in Hungary. There's still like this elderly population. Alright. I remember I played this against the good old King Crusher in a lichess game when I first started playing on lichess. Bishop c4 is not really the standard variation. King. So I don't know what the best move order is there. I guess he has to do queen a4 check first. Duh. Have we had this before? I like light square bishops personally. No, bishop e2 is the main line. Sure. So now the question is, I had this with at least one other player. It might have been Goiju, but it was a while ago. It was not in the last year. I wonder about what was I gonna say? G6? I'm gonna have to start eating earlier on Tuesdays. This freaking food coma thing is killing me. I also have to make sure to drink my coffee. Every Tuesday it's the same song. I'm like complaining. I'm like falling asleep. G6, the idea would be to put the king on G7. But maybe it's not right in this position. I've done it in similar positions. The computer does it in similar positions. I mean, if you go back to like Botvinnik's games, you see example where he did it in the English, in a bishop c5 closed English, where it's like bishop takes f2, king f2, then you do like g3, and you put your king on g2. You'd think like g6, bishop g7, and king g8. Sometimes it's actually better to put the king on g7. It reminds me of the line in the what do you call that? Like the four knights where white plays bishop c4. Is that still technically a four knights? You know, like the beginner chess variation where it's like four knights, double king pawn, and white plays bishop c4. Black plays knight takes e4, and then white goes like bishop takes a7 check. Now knight g5 is a thing. You got knight takes. I don't know if I should do this, but I do like trading queens. I'm not basically very confident in anything I do. But h6. The problem with h6 is that it's not really a constructive move. But we can afford to make light square weaknesses because he doesn't have a light square bishop. Strategically, I don't know what I'm doing. More or less. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. What is my plan? I have a lot of like different plans. What's the master plan here? Should I have just played bishop e6? If I played bishop e6, I could answer knight b5 with bishop c4. But bishop e6 looks kind of artificial. I like playing the Grob. Now I can play knight b5, knight c7. Doesn't really do anything though. I mean, I like black's position, I guess, but I'm sure that white has resources. How is everybody today? Good to see a lot of regular friends from the stream here. Arsenal, Excel Poker, Juicebox Wizard, Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee. What's going on this weekend? Remind me, because I have memory loss. Heading for e3. Okay, whatever. Am I going to have problems? Not really. I mean, black's pretty comfortable. I have the bishop pair. Nothing can possibly go wrong. The Grob is always good. Chess study. I have to go to freaking Sombate on Sunday. It's 3 hours by car to the border of Austria. And that's pretty much as far as you can go. Halfway across the country. And I'm really happy because I have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to start traveling. It's a good time. That's why I love Team Championship. I really don't know what to do. Predominantly hillbillies. Alright. Bishop f6. No. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Hillbilly effigy. Elegy, right? That's Ohio, but close enough. Really don't know what to do. Brain fog is killing me. Okay. Whatever. I like the long diagonal. If knight f5, I'll play bishop f6, I guess. Light squares are mine. Do I agree with your assessment? What's that? G5, oh, G5, E5, I mean, it's hard to say, Mr. Arsenal fan. I think black's just better. If he tries to do something like E5, yeah, maybe like something disruptive, if it were possible, would be a good plan. Sure. He'd definitely consider it. Consider yourself considered. Cambodia is basically Ohio. That's funny. Yeah, Mr. Coffee playing a little bit more of open queen pawn games, for lack of a better word. Rather than the classic kind of closed queen pawn games. We're getting into play c4 more often. I mean, I played the Sicilian, right? All of the Sicilian is like an English in reverse. Is the English the Sicilian in reverse, or is the Sicilian the English in reverse? These two bishops. There's like no way to attack his e-pawn. If only there was a way to attack the e-pawn. It's really pissing me off. I don't know if this is the right idea or not. USCF equals 50 plus FIDE plus 50. I mean, something like that. That's what I always say is interesting endgames. That's always my approximation for USCF rating. 75, but you know, it's changed over the years probably. Ratings are fluid. I'm out of touch, man. All I know is that the USCF stole a lot of my rating points at some point. Best thing I ever did was like discontinue my membership. They stopped stealing my rating points. The less I pay them, the less they steal my rating points. Carbonara. That's kind of like the most popular standard restaurant dish. If you go to like an Italian restaurant, in Hungary at least. Okay, where's the win? No, this bishop finally has a meaning in life. I guess it's carbonara, right? Carbonara. Not big in South Jersey, move 11. It's like cream sauce with ham or something. Is my sense of carbonara. It has to have carbon in it. Carbon-based animal. Pigs are carbon-based animals. Correct? Oh, so there's no ham in it whatsoever in the classical one. That's just like the cheap Italian restaurants do here. Oh, it does have ham. Okay. Like a good ham. Pig-based meat. I know what I'm talking about. I know my carbonara. I think I had some when I was in Italy. At least once. Back to tournament. How many points do I have to make out of 9 rounds in order to gain like 20? You have a K factor of 20? Well, obviously that depends on the average of your opponents. Are you talking about like where you're an average rating? You have the average rating? The players are the same rating as you? With 20k factor, you probably just have to make like plus 2 or something. $20 points would be like probably plus 2. If you want 30 points, like plus 2.5. Is that a thing? Plus 3? I don't know. You should gain approximately like 12 ELO points for beating someone around the same rating. You know? If you're plus 2, it's plus 20 plus 20. My problem is that I just get half as much, so it takes forever for me to gain or lose rating points. I just approximated it. It's based on like 6 or 12. If I beat someone the same rating as me, I gain approximately 6 rating points. For you, it would be double. Assuming you have standard 20k factor. Ruslan in clear first with a win against Zen Chess. Wow, that's a major upset. Asterbate with a win against Cheesy. What is going on here? Asterbate beat Cheesy Noob and Ruslan beat Zenchess. Somebody's selling games around here. I won. Chemiculture, Aldisto, everyone else. Shaki came in with a half-point buy. Chess Video World, Hunter, Hiroku, Niles. Niles is playing another game. Oh, wait a second here. Oh, there's 3 pages. Alright, Zenchess and Cheesy Noob. Wow, Zenchess lost, man. What happened here? Russian game? Wow, Zenchess is playing the Petrov? Like, nothing happening. Just a totally slightly better position, then it's a draw. Zenchess has lost like a drawn ending against Ruslan. White's playing badly, like with d4. It looks like White is putting his pawns on the wrong color. Jesus. White is playing for the loss. I guess the bishop got trapped on a3. Nope. You got the feeling that bishop's going to get trapped. Nope. Then it just ended up with a bad ending. Knight versus bishop. Weird. Asterbate gets the win against Cheesy Noob. I told Asterbate to take his time. We'll see. Maybe that'll be... Maybe we'll see some games tomorrow night. Mo. I'm playing d4 almost every game with White nowadays, just to keep it consistent. Wait, this is e6. Oh shit. I was thinking he played g6. Well, I have to check out the Asterbate game. He's beaten Cheesy Noob at least once before. Cheesy Noob is strangely inconsistent. 6 rounds. It should last about 3 hours, this tournament. So we've got Arsenal fan and Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee's no longer playing the... I guess he's no longer playing the Orthodox Queen's Gambit. Articover. It seems like if you play the Kali system, you should play the Orthodox. But Semi-Tarish is good too. The Schieberspieler repertoire. Guys, I don't know about Simul Sunday. I mean, I'm going to try to possibly do the Simul on Sunday, but I'm going to reserve the right to cancel. Because I have to get up at 7 a.m., 3-hour trip to Sambatay, 5 hours for the game, and then 3 hours back. I have no idea what that's going to result in. I might have to cancel Sunday Simul, but I'm playing it by ear at this point. Mr. Coffee, when you play over the board, you're going to get more Queen Pawn games than online, obviously. Everybody plays e4 online for some reason. At least anyone under 2200. So this is an interesting move. D takes c4. Now on the downside, he lets me develop with tempo. But maybe it's not that bad. He gets in c5 to attack my center. And I never remember getting this. I'm sure that I played this position maybe once or twice, but I do not recall thinking about this concrete position before. Almost no one ever plays d takes c4 on that move. Yeah, man. I mean, the exchange variation is enough to make you not want to play the French defense. What is like Kramnik or like a professional play here? I mean, Kramnik retired, but if he was still playing, and knight takes d4 is so symmetrical. My queen is not really placed properly for an IQP game. Pawn takes knight b6. I guess we'll just have to live with it. It's just too lame to play knight takes d4. I gotta look this up, man. I just don't recall anyone ever playing d takes c against me. It's totally a natural response with c5. There's no way I would play knight takes d4 here unless I'm playing a 2600 and I just want to draw. But I mean, I have seen some examples of strong players doing that in certain situations. I just don't really know. I don't really know like when and why you would allow such a boring and symmetrical structure. I feel like my queen. You wait for the B shop to move. The B shop is where they sell the honey, right? Usually at most Hungarian markets they have a B shop. Ha ha ha. Alright. Bishop d3. Bishop d3. or bishop b3. Not an easy call. Not an easy call. It's like my queen would be better off on e2 or d3. Either or. Move 11 gifted 5 tier 1 subs to community. To Bravo Gay, Noob Killer YouTube 1, Bangtown California, Guy in Box, and Mazzola. Thank you, Move 11, super generous. 5 gift subs for our Tuesday tournament stream. Founder. Gift subs from the founder. So, this is not a threat. I have my reasons for playing bishop e3 rather than bishop d3. I have my reasons. Those gift subs keep coming. Hype train incoming. Masturbates right on it. What? Mr. Coffee, 500 bits? Cheer. Distracting me. We can try. This stream is probably the only reason you know the French. Not because of me. That's for sure. I almost never played the French. Not my influence. What is my plan in this position? Just centralizing my pieces at random. This is lame for white. Imagine what it is for black. It's lame for both sides. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's no way I did anything wrong. If I put my bishop on d3, there were several problems. I mean, the French doesn't have to be boring. I guess it depends on how you play it. You know, Excel Poker, you play the Caro-Kann, and a lot of people would say the same thing about the Caro-Kann. But it depends, you know. I mean, so you can play these openings in a boring way, but not necessarily. When you play the French, when you see the French, you smash it open, alright? That's not easy to do. You can play the exchange variation, which everyone... I like to recommend playing the exchange variation with c4, the Godiva variation, or whatever it's called. Right, it's hard to avoid it being closed. If you like tactics and you like open positions, the French is very annoying to play against. Bishops. Mr. Bishop. If they have multiple offenses... Yeah. The Milner-Barry style gambit. The improved Milner-Barry. Who was it? Johnny Hector? How do you explain this position? White has more space for your mobility. But it is a little difficult to come up with a concrete plan. Bishop takes d5, knight takes d5. Bishop takes d5, knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Bishop takes d5, knight takes d5. Bishop takes d7. Not seeing anything there. I don't know what this move does. It just looks centralized. It's probably a bad move though, objectively. Protects my d-pawn. I guess I can play knight e5. Get my queen to a good square, like d3. Knight e5, followed by queen d3. And I can get the queen in the game. If black continues to play like very passively, he's going to be in big trouble. What black's supposed to do in this type of position is trade pieces. If he could swap a set of pieces or two, it wouldn't be so bad. That doesn't look right. That looks like it might even drop a piece. Yeah, it looks like it just should lose for black. Knight d5? No, maybe not. Well, that's awkward. Bishop d5. Bishop f6 doesn't do anything. Knight d5, knight d5, that's the problem. Knight d5, queen c7, knight c7, d5, or bishop takes c7, rook e7, d5. Threatening the fork with d6. But I'm trading almost everything there. Leaving white with only a tiny edge. Doesn't seem ideal. I'm a little better in that position. I don't know, man. It's not so easy to deal with this for black. Like, how does he get out of this? Right, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That would be the minimum, but it looks like he has a bigger problem. Like, he might be losing a piece here, no? I think black is very close to losing a piece. At first I was like, oh, just he gets a weak e6 pawn. Plus there's the back rank. It's hard to see a defense for black. Knight b5, d6. We have all sorts of moves. Knight b5 at a4. God, this looks horrible. Black has like no moves. Knight e8 was the first move I thought of. That, like, knight e8, does that work? I thought maybe knight e8 would work. he has to sack the exchange. Just lost. No, but I mean, black played rook e8 XL poker. That move was really slow. He has to at least do like Steinitz and try to play bishop d7 and get his bishop out. I mean, I feel like it's a passive setup for black, but this rook e8 is going too far. I mean, did he have time to play bishop d7? Well, instead of knight d5, I mean, obviously black, black should just... He has to play bishop d7 here. Bishop d7 with the idea of rook c8. I mean, there's no other moves. You can't... Queen c7 is definitely a bad move. This isn't such an easy win. Pawn takes e6. Thought I was winning, but... It's not so simple. I'm only winning a pawn. I don't see how knight f7 works. I looked at it. So at the end of the day, I'm not even winning a pawn? Are you effing kidding me? How do I win a piece? I really need to forget about this queenside stuff. I have a powerful pass pawn. Can do something with it, maybe. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to trap. That's why I played rook d3, trap the bishop. Trope. This is h4. Freaking random move. A5. Maybe a5 is good. I don't like my back rank. That's why I played h4. Yeah, I don't want to get dropped in the bottom of the river like Mr. Coffee. No back ranky. Wow, that's not even protected. Your bishop is just hanging. Wow. Alright. Knight c6, no. Knight g6. Takes, rook takes. How do you feel about that? I don't know, man. Seems risky. He just takes it. No problem. Wow. Rook d7, defensive move. That is interesting. Right. Damn, I mean, if I lost to Banus, I should be winning this, man. Finds every move. This is like, Jesus Christ. G5. Wow. He could have played for stalemate with king h6. Jesus, dude. I guess this is the longest game of the round. That's not going to hold. Oof. Alright. Damn. I don't know, man. For the evidence, I need to practice my rook endings. I don't know. I mean, what if he had put his king on h6 with a stalemate? Okay, I would have just gone to the 8th. It probably didn't matter. It looks like black has moved check. It doesn't seem to matter. I must have missed some win. I could have won a piece. D6. Oh. Oh, I have bishop a4. Oh, shit. I didn't see it. Yeah. That was a huge blunder. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I saw this and I just didn't realize I had bishop a4. I thought I had knight e5 and he had rook takes d6. Damn, dude, it's funny that even this is winning. Look, takes, rook d1, knight e8, rook d8, king f8. But it's like, again, it counts. It's all about bishop a4, which I just didn't see bishop a4. That was my exact center-pawn loss for my game on Sunday that I lost. 21 center-pawn loss. The difference is my opponent on Sunday had 12 CPL with no inaccuracies. It's just ridiculous. Alright. 32 seconds. And Aldisto, Camaculture, Excel Poker. Shaki and Heroku with 1.5. I don't know, Bishop A4 just... I saw it too in one moment, but kind of forgot about it. It's all Greek to me, as they say in the chat room. Oh, the poker. Good luck. To me. My opponent played. We can do a repeat of Sunday's game. I don't know why Bonis used this move order against me. I think he wanted to avoid... I don't know. I'm not sure why he played Knight F3 on move 2. Why would he play Knight F3 on move 2 rather than C4? My exact game from Sunday so far. And again, I opted not to do it. I can play C5 here. You know, that's objectively Black's best move. I don't play the double fianchetto hedgehog though, so C5 now would leave me in lines I don't really know. After C5, C4. Yeah, this is my exact game from Sunday. I learned a lot from the streams. Years ago, Blobix was here last Thursday, and Blobix showed us a game against Shekashev from the French Team Championship, which was like D5, and that's what Banus played on Sunday, which is like the critical move. I've played this position with White, and I also haven't played D5 because I don't know the lines. It's very sharp, but D5 is objectively White's best move. But White has to play very energetically after that. Knight C3 is much more common. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I had the same as you. With White, I just played Knight C3. The problem was I couldn't remember Blobix's analysis, and even that was, like, a very crazy line that you can't just, like, half remember. So I had to play this, like, this weird variation with no theoretical knowledge at all. Not really a good thing. Okay, I've had a whole bunch of games very similar to this. I like this. I think it's funny, like, computer thinks that White's almost got nothing after Knight C3. But White has maybe... White's certainly not worse. Queen D3 is interesting. I wonder if Queen D3 might be better than Queen C2. Gives you a little bit more centralization. Although, on the other hand, the queen is also more exposed to being attacked. I can't remember who I've played this against. I don't remember where I... Oh, last time you got Queen C2. Yeah, I had a bunch of games with people who played Queen C2. When I played White, I just took on E4. We had Knight E4, Bishop E4. That's the standard line. Knight e4, bishop e4, and then you move your bishop from c1 to somewhere. I mean, obviously we like black structure here. I would have been happy to get this type of position against Banus, but he's just too professional. He knows the exact best line. He would never let me like give him a bad structure. Yeah, this is similar to Simul game. But again, I think the queen on d3 might be an improvement over queen on c2. What is this opening? Is it is it Queen's Indian? Is it a King's Indian? Is it a Grunfeld? No, it's not a Grunfeld. Is it Hippo? So far I'm 0-3 in tournament games with the accelerated Queen's Indian. Not really though. If you consider all my games, I guess not. I drew Notch Gabor. No, you can play Bishop G5 on move 3, by the way. Like, that's a major variation. Move 3 Bishop G5 is no joke. I mean, that's a serious move. You did that to someone recently, right? I probably played it with white, maybe. But Notch Gabor played Bishop G5 against me. I mean, it's a totally... It's like a reversed, you know, Larson's opening or whatever. Nimzovich. At the World Senior. Oh, I don't remember. Are you threatening me? I'm threatening you. I don't know about you, man. The rook d1 might be... Well, it might actually not be a bad move, but... I'm skeptical. I'll show you guys my game with Banus on Sunday, and he played like a freaking computer. 0 inaccuracies, and I still had a draw. I should have drawn if I was semi-competent. I had an interesting game against Robert Marcos a couple weeks ago too. I have never lost this in the opening, but I do get in time pressure because the middle games are like complex. Maybe it's better just to play something passive for a draw, because then you don't have to like spend as much time reinventing the wheel. Benoniism. You don't feel it's a little drafty in here? Draft in the white position. Drafting. Take. Oof. Just go with your instinct, right? This is what I did on in the simul game on Sunday. I don't know. It's a slightly different position. Maybe c5 is a mistake. I could play f5. Is f5 insane? Pretty much. Well, I did not think you would take. I thought like you have to play d5 here. But I wasn't sure. Maybe it's hard to hold a c-pawn if you do that, huh? You'd have to defend very awkwardly. What happened to White's position? Everything's doing great. He's doing great. What do you mean, what happened to White's position? He has a great position. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing happening here. Whatsoever. Black has a minor advantage. Hello, cheers and 2 beers. I don't mean it looks terrible. Oh yeah. It doesn't just look terrible. But, you know, I'm not sure he's lost. Objectively, he might not be lost. It is close, though. Chess Zebra, wow, where you been? Long time no see. Right. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Gabor was white, right. That's the only game I haven't lost this opening so far. Since I started playing it. But every single game I get like a reasonable position. Just the question of time. Or me making some sort of stupid blunder. You know, Zsa Gabor was Hungarian. But you know, Gabor is both a surname and a first name. So, you could be like Gabor Gabor. It's much more common as a first name. But there are people with the last name Gabor. Yeah, I mean, it's extremely common. First name. On a first name basis, Rook b5. The Rook b5 is almost losing. That bishop on c1. Talk about cement shoes. Damn, dude. Bishop takes g2. Knight takes g2. Rook d8. Rook d5 or something. This is terrible for white. He has a trick. Rook d8, rook d8, rook takes c5. Nah. I've completed my development. And we have better structure. Oh yeah, famous movie actress, of course. Wait, she was on Gilligan's Island, no? Bet you didn't know that. She was in a Gilligan's Island episode. No, I mean she was like a guest star in one of the Gilligan's Island episodes. I don't know old Hollywood films very well. But TV I know a little. She basically played a character like similar to herself in the TV show. That was like what, late 60s, so she was still pretty sexy. You know what's really weird? To look back on old TV shows and say like people who are like 100 years old now were sexy. Lieutenant Uhura was hot, you know. You never like thought like that when you were 7 years old. Mr. Coffee is like smiling. All right. Tactic master. I think I miscalculated. No? No. Now he has like 3 pieces under attack. So if I take one of them, he'll still have... How does that work? If I take one of them, he'll still have 2 of them under attack. So that's good, right? We gotta be thinking like how many... Just keep track of how many pieces he has to take. And we're good, right? He can only get like 1 piece out of take every turn. Hopefully. Did he find an ingenious way to save himself? Or no? It's not gonna fly. Wait, knight takes e4. Probably wins. But I was thinking just rook takes c1. Does he have a saving blow there, though? He has a move after rook c1. Jesus. Rook c1, bishop c2. Bishop c3, rook b1. Jesus Christ. So I think I have to do it this way. With the idea of bishop c3. Don't attack all my pieces. All of your pieces are in a take. They haven't invented the perfect partner for Juicebox Wizard yet. But I'm sure it's something with AI. You can get an AI girlfriend. Juicebox Wizard. Dude, that better not work. Does that save you? Are you freaking kidding me? This is crazy. I can't believe it. He found a way out. Oh my god. Found a way to save himself. Bishop b2. a6. Rook takes b6. Knight check doesn't do anything. I can't believe it. After all this, all I got is a stinking pawn. My uncle XL Hooker went to Disney World. All I got was a stupid t-shirt. Unbelievable. Uncle XL Poker. Gotta give him credit. I don't know why. Wait, what? You lost on time? What? Dude, you did everything to save this game, and you're probably holding somehow. Really good endgame. And the way you played actively with your king was your only chance. You just never gave up. It's still a draw. You had f5 last move, I don't know if it's good enough. Yeah, it holds. Check. You like this annoying check thing. If I would have played this, the computer says you're better. You're 2 pawns down and you're better. It's ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Wow. What a game. How did you lose on time? I mean, the critical position when he played bishop b2, what do? I I mean, I saw rook d2 right away, but I didn't think it was that much better. It's like BFD, you know, here, king g7. In retrospect, I saw this, and I didn't think it was that devastating. But I missed this. I missed that I had like knight takes g3. Oh shit. But he doesn't have to play rook e5, does he? Man, I second guessed myself. I mean, I would have played this, and I don't understand why I second guessed myself. Yeah, of course, I had to play it. It's a huge blunder. So if you play d5, how is the position? You're obviously worried about your c-pawn. You can't defend it with the rook. You could defend it with bishop f1, though. So I was looking at something like this, you know, and I didn't see anything clear. Oh, maybe queen c2. Okay, queen c2 is better. Bishop a6. And now bishop f1. No, it's just like a Benoni. Did I start my game yet? Alright. I don't know. You might be blocked for a reason. People that are blocked are generally blocked for a reason. Usually for challenging me repeatedly. Someone else must have had a long game. If you are blocked, it's probably because you challenged me and I declined, and you challenged me again. And then I declined your challenge, and then you challenged me again. And then I declined that challenge, and then you challenged me again for like a fourth time or something. If somebody does that, I have no other recourse but to like block them on lichess. So if you find yourself blocked, and you're thinking, well, why am I blocked? That's probably why. Alright. You find yourself in the middle of a parking lot. Did you guys know the scariest thing I read about Juicebox about artificial intelligence? They were using it to like try to engineer or machine learning. Like they were using it to like engineer ways to invent new molecules to like fight against viruses and stuff that's like resistant to antibiotics. You know, like the stuff in the hospitals that is like incurable, that's resistant to all standard antibiotics. And then somebody was like, what happens if you start using like AI to search for like nerve agents resistant to bacteria, right? The scariest thing I've ever thought of is like, what happens if somebody starts using artificial intelligence to like invent new kinds of like nerve agents and shit? They can blow away, like, it will blow away, you know, research that took hundreds of years or, you know, decades, inventing like new deadly nerve agents that are just like, you know, no one ever thought of in no time at all. It's just like, yeah, well, household bombs are one thing, but it's scary, man. They said that they can invent, they already like quickly invented like something way more deadly than the deadliest BX nerve agent or whatever. The British have invented like formerly the most deadly nerve agent, most toxic nerve agent or whatever. It took like 50, 60 years to design. AI can just invent a new one, like in no time at all. Right, right. Right. I'm sure there's not a lot of experts. Yeah, exactly. Half of them live in North Korea. Another like 40% of them are Russian, American, probably like freaking Iran or something. China. How many countries have like a nerve agent research department for chemical warfare? All right. I mean, I guess the scary thing is could an independent actor, it's Chess Zebra. That's the scary part. An independent actor with access to machine learning, like a terrorist organization or something. Um, because it's like takes the machine learning takes the hard part out of it. Designing nerve agents. I forget where I read it. It might have been in the Washington Post. I don't remember. Which maybe the New York Times. I don't know where I read it. There's an interesting article about it. Yep. Why is my bishop on d2? Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, the scary part is if, like, a non-recognized, country started coming up with this shit for terrorism. What was my plan again? Did I have a plan? I can't remember. What I did here previously on our show. There's some crazy shit with like A4 in some variations. It doesn't seem right. Not in this position, but maybe at some point later. Yeah, I don't know. Camel culture might know more than me here. I really don't know this very well. I don't like exchanging pawns. Particularly. Knight c3. Knight c3 is great, but I've also played, I think, knight on bd2. No, b6 looks like the main line. I think this is absolutely standard. I just don't know white's best move. Don't know. Don't care. I feel like I had a game against a Hungarian guy, a FIDE master, like 10 years ago, where he did like bishop a6 against me. Does that work? Yeah, like bishop a6, b3, I think. And I like tried to sacrifice a pawn, but didn't even have to take it, and black had a good position. But I don't have to play like b3. And I'm not sure that bishop a6 is a good move. I think like bishop b7 is better. Move 11 gifted 5 gift subs earlier, and he's the one I played a couple games with in this. I got the conclusion that the bishop b7 was good. Bishop a6 not as good. Bishop just had all sorts of problems, like... Alright, so first of all, queen a4. He could just go back to b7. That's probably okay. b3 is kind of lame. Are there any interesting moves that I can play? I mean, bishop takes c4 is just a threat, right? No, I mean queen a4, bishop takes e4, queen takes c6, right? It doesn't drop anything. I'm just like trading my c-pawn for his c-pawn. Unless he has something good there, probably like b5 at the end, maybe, I don't know. It's more complicated than that. Oh yeah, that's true, his bishop could be trapped as well, but so could my queen. Queen a4, bishop takes b3, that's really crazy. b5, queen a6. Who knows what's going on? Bishop b4. I really don't have time for that. So I think we take. I'm not going to play b3. It's just lame and weakening. And then like rook fc1. Rook fc1 or maybe rook e1 to try to play for e4. We keep queen a4 in reserve. I think you'll see that like bishop a6 may not be that great. Because if he ever plays like rook c8, I have queen a4. And then he's like really going to lose his a7 pawn. Everything I looked at before was like bishop b7 was better. I wonder if b5 is a move. There's bishop b4. There's bishop b4. That's a weird idea. Yeah, okay, b5 looks pretty stupid. b5, a4. b4, knight b5. I'm not suggesting b5 is a good move, but it might be a move. I know what I would probably do if I were black. Yeah, that's what I would do. Now I'm supposed to do like a4 or something. Then he has a6 though, just in time. I guess I was threatening a4. And now he can meet it with let's say a4, a6, queen b3. There is one other problem. I'm going to do this first. Because I don't like bishop b4. I was just thinking, like, if I do like a4, he plays bishop b4. Stops bishop b4. He's got tons of time, though. Well, I mean, that happens in the Queen's Indian a lot, Chessy, bro. There was a time in the 90s and 2000s, really well up into the 2000s, when everybody played the bishop a6 Queen's Indian. Leiko, Topalov, Karpov before that. It was like definitely one of the favorite. Anand, probably, I don't know, maybe Anand didn't play it, but a lot of people played bishop a6 Queen's Indians. That was all the rage for a long time. It could be a Catalan, though. Yeah, I'm not convinced by my play here, I would say. Both of us don't know what we're doing. I would say it's safe to assume Sludgy saw that move coming. I'm prepared to play bishop takes b8 if necessary. I'll have you know. But 95 looks like an option. Camel Vulture. What happened? We got two players, Dark Master and I Am Noise, following the Dark Master. Puppet Master. Boy, we've really got him on the run now. Got him on the run. I don't like his time advantage. And just to think we started this conversation trying to find a girlfriend for Juicebox Wizard that he wouldn't get bored with. Alright. Life partner. Yeah, that's a combination, right? But you're missing the other half of it, Jesse, bruh. Wizard. I always thought it was related to like a combination of Foreigner and the Who. You got Pinball Wizard. Queen d7. Okay, you got me. He allowed the crushing a5. admitted to Googling it. Google is a word. It's hard to believe, but true. Googling. To Google something. That's the 21st century for you. Q-tip. Just 28. 28 exactly. And Camel Culture brought a solid game. The A game. Damn. Oh man, I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it. Now we sacrifice. G5. I dare you, double dare you to play G5. E4. Jesus. Man, that almost works. E4, pawn takes bishop. Pawn takes D5. Jesus Christ. I mean, what if he just like took on E4? I wouldn't really get anything. No, not right now. We're playing in a tournament. You have to be in the tournament. We can't just play random viewers right now. If you want to come by tomorrow, too late to join. This one is near the end. Follow the stream. Tomorrow morning I'm going to take challenges. Damn, Chessy, bro. Send 4 challenges to see how long it takes to get blocked. I'm going to be nice. Well, I mean, he's got control of B8 now, so he can lay down the law on the B file. But he does have to watch this. That was the idea. To try to induce weaknesses. I mean, basically, when you play the Catalan, you're like, oh, okay, I can always like give you my dark squared bishop. It's okay to give up your dark squared bishop on the white side of the Catalan, usually. Damn, dude, he's just letting me have my way with his D pawn. What is going on here? Has he calculated this? Or is it just instinct? He has something like bishop b4. Maybe bishop b4 is really nasty. I don't think it really does anything though, does it? F5, bishop b4 takes, queen takes. Bishop takes d5. Yeah, what's the problem? What's your problem? Just ignore me. He just defended a7. That's all. Am I lost yet? What's the central pawn? What's the meaning of that? What's the meaning of it? It was Chess Eber's idea. Who was it? Kenneth. Whoa, alright. Well, are we talking like Kenneth from South Park? Camel Culture's from South Park. Alright. We didn't undermine the center. Undermine the center. He could have just played like... Oh, I remember that. He could have played like F5 or G6 or something. He didn't have to let that happen. But he's being nice to me. Yeah, isn't that REM? I agree with Envy Lasso. No, he's the one that remembered it. Not me. I can only remember it if it's been like jarred in my memory. Another rook ending. Jeez. Banus Tamash strikes again. How could I win 2 rooking games in one day? I usually am losing rooking games. I've lost 4 out of my last 5 rooking games. It's like those surveys, 4 out of 5 dentists. You put your rook on the wrong square. You should have put your rook on C2 to take away my only open file. Man, that was a major blunder by Camoculture. He could have put his rook on any square. He takes away my open file. But he wanted to get behind the d-pawn. But I think now he's in real trouble. It's like just lost. No stinking pawns on 7th rank. I can't take them, right? Check. I get the feeling that Camoculture is not... He's not running on peak performance today. That's funny. You mentioned ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, which is kind of before my time, but I had this weird memory that I didn't have him as a teacher, but one of the teachers in my high school science teachers used to like that band. It's the only person I ever met was like the 8th grade science teacher in my high school who liked Electric Light Orchestra. I mean, I like a lot of other bands from that time, so I don't know. I feel like I'm younger than the average fan for that kind of band. But there's other bands I like. I just never really got into it. Capital Culture seemed off that game. One ongoing game. Although his opening was fine. EMF. Yeah, that's like early 90s. Now that I remember. Last week I had Hello? No. What was it, Mr. Coffee? I had Lionel Richie? No. It was Stevie Wonder. I just called. Alright. See, he's got a good memory. No brain fog for Mr. Coffee. I want to do a quick check on that game with Chemical Culture, like to see. We got 3 minutes between rounds. One mistake, 10 sent upon loss by me. Yeah, maybe. See, Bishop e7 is the more popular move. Bishop a6 has a better score. It's more variable. But if you analyze with engine... Well, actually, this computer's pretty fast. It likes d takes c4. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is the idea. Come back here. I think I've seen this game too. D takes c4 is like counterintuitive. So notice like a bunch of people played queen a4. But it's... I don't know why, like at the last minute I was afraid of bishop b4. This was played by Aronian. Dubov Aronian, bishop f1. So only one person played my lame, rook fe1, some random guy. And he lost, and b5 was played. Chess, zebra. Told you b5 was a thing. I told you b5 was a thing. Devaki Prasad played it. The only game where this had, that's funny, man. It's like the #1 move. b5, a4, b4. That's exactly the variation I said. But black doesn't have to do that. I mean, the way the Chemical Culture played was fine. Rook fe1 is lame. I have to do this. I still think bishop b4 is a good move, though. But I don't have, like, the Dubov knowledge to remember to play, like, bishop f1 here. So my structure doesn't get, like, destroyed. What do we do? Rook c8. Queen b3. And a super exciting continuation. Like, bishop takes c3, rook takes c3, rook takes c3, queen takes c3. Pawn structure Nazis. We'll love this position. I mean, b5 is a riskier move, for sure. It's funny how most people just donk out the queen a4, which is obviously stupid. Alright. Learning. We're learning. Still learning. Nice to get a non-d4 player. Yeah, no, I learned something. I learned that rook fe1 sucks. My initial instinct of rook fc1 was based on some kind of very distant memory from like last year. But I don't play the Catalan very much. I don't know if I confirmed that it's better. It's definitely more solid. If you saw the statistics there, you know, it's very notable. When you looked at my teammate played something similar to this. Told you guys. We've had a bunch of games without us doing this. I mean, I'll take it. It's equal. Almost equal, I mean. But White maybe has some kind of microscopic theoretical advantage here. I don't know. When you look at the statistics, it was interesting because with Bishop A6, although the sample size was small, with Bishop A6 there were more wins for White and more wins for Black, whereas with Bishop B7 there were way more draws, with winning percentages like lower on both sides. C3. Is there like a check? Please don't check me. It's just the Queen's Gambit exchange variation in reverse. With the extra tempo being the black side. On the black side. Yeah, I mean that's... We probably played this before, I don't remember. Bishop D3 is kind of the difference between the exchange Caro-Kann and the exchange Queen's Gambit. We've definitely played this before. I'm not going to screw around with like Queen C7, the tempo down. Although it's probably fine. Now he has the ultra boring like London system move, Bishop F4, transposing to the London. You're certain you are slow. I'm certain that we played this already. So is Queen B6. How is Queen B6? How is the frequency, Kenneth? Risky strategy. No. But if people beg enough, they do get results. There will be a result. No, that's not happening. But thanks for watching. Tomorrow, kid. So what's the point here? What's the point, Kenneth? Oh, you're going to attack my pawn. That's a serious problem. Like Bishop C7. Therefore, need to think about it. If you attack my pawn with Bishop C7, it needs to be protected in some way, shape, or form. There's the possibility of Bishop E7. Creative. Please don't put a hex on me. I'm actually getting a little concerned about like knight a3. Is that a thing? We'll have to play dynamically. G5. Bishop b7 is kind of a weird move. And he's listening to the stream and playing my moves now. There's always that option. Man, he loves his bishops. Ooh, I mean, is bishop e7 that big of a mistake? Well, I was talking about g5. Does it do anything? Remember that funny game where he caught me in a trap? Does anybody remember that? Boop, 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 boop. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy, dude. Preemptive measures will be taken. Damn, this will be the first time I've done this shit. Will not be the first time. No, I can't play against anybody any elo because we're playing in a tournament now. We're holding our own tournament. It's not about that I want to play just strong players or something. I'd be happy to play against you, but we're in a tournament. It's a nice elo rating. 2438. I haven't seen one in a long time. We've got rating poverty here. Oh, he took. I didn't think he was going to do this. Wow, the critical line was knight b5, man. I was going to play king d7. I can't believe it. He didn't do the craziness. He didn't put the knight on b5 first. I was going to play this with my queen on b6, his queen on b3. Damn, what happened? Mubot? What did you do? You took him out for the caps. Caps lock. Pawn structure chess. Please stop asking, or you will be timed out. You will be eliminated. I don't know how many times I have to tell people. I mean, the title of the stream is Hosting Super Slow Sloth Rapid Tourney, and so people are like coming on and asking me to play Blitz with them. How can I play Blitz with people when I'm hosting a rapid tournament? Do I have like multiple personality disorder? Wait, I'll play you with my other personality. And I don't play Blitz. This other guy sent me a message yesterday asking me to play in some charity Blitz tournament on the Forbidden Chess site. It's like, first problem, I have nothing against playing for charity, but it's on the Forbidden Chess site. Second thing, I don't play Blitz. So what do you want me to do? Now my knight. We're playing pawn structure chess, both sides. Double B against double F. But I have the bigger island. The big island. Just Sieber, do you live on the big island? I like the big island. My name is Luca, and I live on the second floor. He's got the smaller islands. Gulag Archipelago. Mr. Coffee, I like it when you lay down the law. Asterbait, did you knock off any other Master Strength players? Or what's going on, man? I don't know, since I lost to Banus on Sunday, something clicked and I'm starting to like just want to kill people. Is there any reason for me to play a move other than knight f6? I didn't think so. Okay. It says playing viewers. Yeah. Streamlabs screwed up the tabs or the tags feature. They changed their tags feature. They used to have it like automated set pre-tags, and that is true. I put playing with viewers, and I should have put tournament, and I didn't. And you're right about that. I started the stream and I meant to put tournament in the tags on Streamlabs, and that was my bad. No, you were right about that. I should not put only playing with viewers in the tags, but this is new to me. Like it used to be like preset tags. Now you just like write in whatever you want. Yeah, I don't know about f6 and g5, but it's definitely something that could happen. It's definitely something that could happen. The f4 square could happen. I don't know. I don't know why. I think that somehow I like black structure better than white structure because of the big island effect. There's some interesting ideas here. Knight h5. Yeah. I could play like super solid, maybe knight e8, knight d6, but it's rather passive. See, now the thing is I need a way to gain control of the yeah. No, but rather than f6 and g5, f6 and g5 is interesting. Maybe I should play h6 and g5. Or maybe I should do neither. It's a good question. Watch for piece sacrifices. Also c4 could happen. Great news, so we can challenge you 5-0 now? Dude, what are you talking about? Are you trolling me? Didn't I just say I quit playing Blitz? Did I say that? Purposely mocking me. A3. We have this over there. G5 is reasonable. Black must be slightly better now. His knight has no squares. That's always good. Knight d6, watch out. That's an issue. You can't just do like h4 though. Alright. I'm taking too much time. Gotta watch knight d6. I can't move my bishop to g5. If I play g5, it doesn't really do anything. Oh, objectively, white might be okay here. I have some ideas, though. What about, like, knight a7? Is that a problem? We've got another rook where that one came from. Alright. What would... So we just put the knights on the side of the board, right? That's good. Just put your knights on the side of the board. They're like, vultures. He's really good with two bishops, by the way. Nefedov, this beer is for you. It's almost gone. G5, F5. Now, G5, F5 is interesting. I thought about... Yeah, like the perma dead bishop. Because if I play G5, you know, if I play G5, F5, he'll play bishop E5. He can't let me play F5, F4. But that is a thing. Definitely. I mean, that happens in the same variation. If you look at the famous game where like Kramnik lost against Carlsen in the Exchange Queen's Gambit, where he was black, that structure, the same structure with the doubled F pawns, Magnus won this fantastic game in the endgame line. That's exactly what happened. You know, your bishop gets like stuffed and you're down a bishop at some point eventually. Yeah. That's a serious positional threat. But, you know, when I go F5, he can stick his bishop on E5. Now, obviously, I don't have to move my F pawn. This will add a little defense in case of a piece sacrifice. Pool noodle. That would be a great handle. I don't know why. If you're 4 years old. What about the downsides of bishop E5? There's always knight A7. Knight A7, rook A8, knight B5. My other brother, Daryl. My other brother. And the other brother. On C8. Luckily. Now he sacrifices a piece. The bishop takes G6. Probably not gonna cut it. If he's reduced to that, then I'm happy. This is my brother Daryl. You're playing over-the-board games on Wednesday and Friday this week. Wednesday and Friday. That's interesting. That's unusual. Wednesday and Friday evenings? Or you have like a holiday, Nefedov? I could really go for like an evening chess club, and we just don't have any here. It really sucks. I can't stand playing 10 o'clock in the morning on Sundays. So this was it. This was the $1 million question. Knight c4? Really? That's all I've got? Take b3. Rook c8. You take what you can get. There's also knight c6, but I'm making no progress, right? Is he prepared to go all the way with this? And you want to take with the pawn, maybe? I think it's important to keep an open mind. Like, if I take with the pawn here, he either has something or he doesn't, you know? d5, it works or it doesn't work. d5, lots of options, but let's say takes, rook takes, check, king e6, rook doubles. It's a very strange position. It looks problematic for me. Rook takes b3. I'm going to go with my original instinct, which was to do this. He's going to play like b3, rook here, and then on c4 I don't have to react. I don't have to take his pawn. By the way, black might be threatening rook a5 there. This is what I figured would happen. Maybe he just keeps the position with a4. He doesn't have to go crazy here. Start sacrificing pawns and stuff. He's getting really short of time, you know. So he goes for the desperate stage left. f6 is possible. I mean, can f6 possibly be a bad move? Ben Feigl told me it was always good. We still have the island, the big island. So if I take on c4, you play d5, I play e5, and you'd be like permanently cemented there. Damn, dude. d6 with a passed pawn. I've got to go for it. He didn't play d5. Now he plays d5. But alright, we want to keep the island. I'm an islander. Looks like we're winning here. Not exactly sure about the best continuation there. Yeah, he has to play this. I mean, if he lets me play bishop c5, it's totally over. Those pawns are pretty illin. f5. That's all that's left of my big island. Hawaii, here I come. That's actually kind of annoying. so stupid. I'm actually screwing this up. Unbelievable. My islands are better than your islands. Crazy. He's the one that usually has the bishop. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Great time pressure defense by White. I don't know how you swindled me there, man. Phew. I was totally winning. Damn. I had him dead to rights even this late in the situation. I had certainly not played this perfectly, but I'm still winning even now. Move 38. Looks like he was holding there, though. Alright, I just got a lucky chance, but this was really ridiculous. I'm plus 7, and I couldn't find a way to win. Plus 7. Knight G7. Never occurred to me in my life to play Knight G7. It just was totally, like, not in my mind ever. I almost lost on time. Oh my god, you're kidding, right? My knight's stuck on h4. It's actually pretty good, but I was totally winning. It's good on h5. I had both knights on the side of the board. They were good. Here. Never believe them when they tell you the knights are always bad on the side of the board. Black has a very serious advantage here with both knights on the side of the board. But he shouldn't have traded queens, man. I don't understand why he traded queens. So if you play knight b5, is there a problem? Wow, there's a problem? I have queen d8. I didn't see that. Maybe he saw that. He realized I could avoid trading queens. Wow. So the engine actually approves of this. Interesting game. Senapon lost a little higher on this one. Alright, good game. We're back. Last round. Phew. Excel Poker is like, yeah, I still have a chance. Excel Poker, have you played Camel Clutcher? What's happening here? Aldisto drifting behind. Stapvargan will be like probably out of nowhere. He had a half-point buy. How do you do that? You have a half-point buy and then you're absent? How does that work? And then you get to play 3 games. It's weird. All right. I need to play my best here. Last round. Dutch defense. Thanks everyone for your support. Move 11, 5 gift subs today. Mr. Coffee, 500 bits. No. Maybe he's not here. No, why am I playing G3? Well, he'll play the Dutch anyway. I forgot he didn't play the Dutch. It doesn't matter. It's not that bad. G3's okay. G3 is okay. I am okay, you're okay. We played 100 Dutches already. Actually, I only have 45 games against Stapvargan. Feels like more. I guess for every one Stonewall Dutch that you play, it's 3 other normal games. Because Stonewall Dutches are so long and closed. One Stonewall Dutch is worth 3 normal games. Yeah. Nil subscribed. Tier 1. Did you lose to an old man yet this week? Or that's just on Thursdays? You lost in 13 moves. The only way to lose in 13 moves, it's you're playing the Najdorf with black and it's some kind of super sharp variation and you didn't know what you're doing, or how can you lose in 13 moves? I lost in 6 moves with white once. I think you're taking too many smoke breaks. Yeah, he's talking about over the board chess. I just wasted a whole minute playing the standard mainline Stonewall here, thinking about my moves. Are you talking about me or him? I lost in 6 moves, and I was supposed to be a master. It was just a weird drug moment. It was not drug related at all. I don't know, I just spaced out. I told that story though millions of times. I had a knight on g5. It was like this position where it's protected by the bishop on c1 in the opening. It was in English, and I just played e3, cutting off his protection. He just took it with his queen on d8. Oh well, rip. Yeah, I remember once I played bishop f4 against this guy, a German player, and I got destroyed in a first Saturday. And it was an IM tournament a million years ago. So what if I play the old school style? I wonder if Stapvargan's not he's not real modern about the Stonewall, is he? Does he do the Magnus Carlsen? You don't have the problem that I have, that I take too much time. I don't lose on blunders in the opening. I just blunder because I have to make 15 moves in increments and blunder a totally drawn ending for no reason. E4 seems weak, but you know the most important word in that sentence is seems. it seems weak, but not forever. You know, not necessarily. It's not permanently weak. E5 is more of a serious problem than E4 is for white. Fortunately does the A4. I don't like it. It's too weakening. Screw that, you know. I had only one tournament game in this position. It was like 2006 or something, and I beat International Master Varady Victor, who was around 2400. But I don't think I got any comprehensible advantage out of the opening. I just like beat him later, after he equalized, or it was approximately equal. I quit playing this variation. I've been playing only like knight c3 of late, but I played that against Stafargan recently, so I like to mix it up. This is the old classical style for white. It's very important to keep an open mind about things, you know, not to be too dogmatic. A weakness is only a weakness if it can be attacked. This move, Magnus plays like b6 here, right? Possibly a5. I think b6 is probably black's main continuation now. That's a total revolution in the Stonewall Dutch, by the way. Years ago, no one played b6. I've played bishop d7, bishop e8, bishop h5. But knight on bd7, I don't believe that's considered standard. Stafargan has his own ideas. He is threatening to play e5, maybe. c5 would remove the pressure on the center and make it easier for him to play e5, for example. c5 can be a good move at some point. I think especially when black can't get in e5. The question is e5 really a threat or not? For one thing, I think I've played this position before. I mean, I think we're supposed to go here. We do the Petrosian maneuver. This comes back here, the knights dance. Knight back over there. One knight goes to d3, the other one to f3, possibly. Then this there, that there, the other one up there, and then I can play f3. Ideally, something like knight back, knight there, queen c2, rook a e1, and then f3 and e4, and you like bust black down the middle. If you push this pawn up, you take the pressure off of black's center, which makes it easier for him to play said e5. Another interesting move for white here would be to keep the tension. Let's say I played like queen c2 or something. It's probably okay. But my main problem is that he is going to go knight e4 at some point. So I need to be able to play maybe f3 in some positions. Ben Feingold taught me. Never play f3. No. Alright, that's an old meme. We're gonna drink one beer. Only gonna drink one beer tonight. One beer limit. Fan of the Tom, whoever the Tom is, has followed. Nils, thanks for subscribing, bud. Calculated 7 moves deep. Blitzed out the calculated variation. See, that's the difference between a professional and an amateur. That's what Zoltan Vargas said to me after I lost. I was pretty pissed, you know. Everyone in the room saw bishop a5 except for you. Don't, think about what you say to somebody, like, right after they lost a game. Seriously. People are so insensitive. c5 doesn't look right. That's like, what was that commercial? Carpet showers? That's not right. But should I play e3? If it's e3, it's for me. You guys are like, what is this guy talking about? I don't know. I think c5 is a pretty strange move. To be perfectly honest. Petrosian, the world champion, fed his family for 20 years due to the Stonewall Dutch. That's the rumor. It's better for white. Alright, 11 moves. We're 11 moves. Niels has not hung a piece yet. Note that I didn't hang a piece yet. I wait till like move 35 to drop the blunder. Niels just gets it done. Get it done right away so you can go home and play Call of Duty. Why screw around, at the chess club for hours? You could just lose quickly. A lot less painless that way. We need more chess discipline. I thought about this. This pawn, I mean, jeez. Look at that. Jeez. That square is... It's the stone wall. Where's his stone wall? Man, that stone wall is looking pretty... The stone wall is looking pretty freaking weak. I have knight c4 now. Not that it does anything. Oh, it does do something. Take on d5. He takes with the pawn. I play knight c4. But what does it do? He moves his bishop somewhere. I take on d7. Like, how is he gonna keep all of his shit protected here? Okay, there is... There are other possibilities for white. This is my main idea, but he has a move I didn't see at first. Maybe I have to bail on this plan. Because he has bishop a6. What do I do if he plays bishop a6? Knight takes d6. Sack the exchange, you say? Are you mad? Knight c4, bishop a6, knight c6. Even more interesting. Wow. This is crazy. You were looking through some of your games from World Chess Network? Dragon Drashko? Who the hell is Dragon Drashko? They must have brought him in at the end. That's an old site, Excel Poker. Basically died many years ago. I used to work for them. But it finished like around mid 2000s. But anyway, like Bishop A6 was the critical question there. Bishop A3 is an interesting idea. We're just better. Do I really want to hurt you? Yeah, like why am I releasing tension? I don't know, but I'm running out of time. Maybe that's why. There's a lot of ideas here. It's hard to choose. We're just simply better. Black has moved many pawns. Pawn moves create weaknesses. Weaknesses lose games. Loseth. Gameth. Ofteneth. The World Chess Network. How did you access your old games, Move 11? You must have been on toward the end. Of course. Dude, I mean, I would love to get my games against Tony Miles and people. I played tons of exhibition games with strong grandmasters and stuff on there between like 1999 and 2003. Basically like a 4-year period in my previous life. It would be nice to be able to get those games somehow. Is there a way to find them, or you just had them like privately stored somewhere? But like what you had it in what kind of format or whatever? You just had like ChessBase, or does that site like you still have like some kind of interface with for that site from all those years ago and on some old computer, and it still like can access the games? Oh, PGN files. Well, that makes sense. Last round. This is Nodith. The last round. Trading queens or not to trade queens? Shakespeare says don't trade queens. He has knight g5. I think like my king is safer than your king, so I shouldn't trade queens. I was lazy though, and I'm tempted to trade queens. And white is better either way, but We have to fight against. It's a constant fight against our own laziness as human beings, I think. Rook f7 is really solid. That I didn't expect. Do you have something? Do you like your knight? Maybe I shouldn't give him my bishop. I'm being impatient again. White's much better. It definitely seems weird to play bishop a1. But if knight e4, I can play queen b2 or queen d4. Queen b2. I don't know why that's appealing. Did I have some kind of idea here? Gifts. I shall forever invest. The investor. Oh no. 96. 94. Either way. He lost on time. Everybody's losing on... That's the second game I won on time. I think that's the first tournament I've ever lost on time. I won on time in 2 games in the same tournament. White's much better, but I don't think it's a forced win. I don't want to play h4, because if I play h4, then it's going to be hard for me to play f3. As it stands now, I can always play f3 without like sweating. But if I play h4, then the g3 is weak. Last game, Camel Culture versus Excel Poker. The showdown. Oh my god. Wait, what? Excel Poker is down a rook? And it's not even check. Question is he threatening something with queen h6? This doesn't look good for the Excel Poker. Now the queen defends. He just resigned. Okay, so queen h6 check. King g8? No. King f7. Are you sure? You have to resign here? Queen h6 check, king f7. Queen h7 check. Is this definitely a resign? A queen h6 check, king e8, and you just walk away? Yeah, it's lost. Damn, camel culture. What was the opening? King's Indian. Oh wow. It was mainline King's Indian. This is a new move. C5, but yeah, maybe white should just play bishop g4, I don't know. I guess this isn't that promising. Okay, I don't know anything about this variation. I literally know nothing for both sides. Okay. Wow, so that was it. Final game. Sparkle Horse, again, 27.05. Last week I was 27.15. Alright, Camel Culture with 25.91. Yeah, I call him Camel Culture. Of course, Nefedov. I always made that joke. I try to keep it politically correct around here. This is a PG rated show, so that's always been my joke. Sparkle Horse, 27.05. I got the victory. Camel Culture was second with 5 points. Good job. Aldisto, 4.5. Hung in there against me. Excel Poker fought tough. It felt like Excel Poker might be a little rusty. So Staff Organ 3.5, Dinekis 3, even though he left. Goju with 3, Pyrat 3. Wow, good job, Pyrat. Shaki left early. Sigur, the Greek team, Ruslan, Mo, William, Asterbait. It didn't get better after that first round win for Asterbait. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with, for those of you who'd like to play, we're going to be back tomorrow morning. Take some challenges and rapid chess, not blitz, but rapid chess. What else? Thursday, subscriber stream in the evening. If you'd like to submit a game. We don't have any games yet. So, Nefedov, if you've got a game for us, if you play a game tomorrow and you'd like to submit it for our Thursday stream, feel free to do so. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, Move 11, and all of you, Mr. Coffee, as always. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.